Okay, my summer library students, this is Mrs. Johnson again, and now I'm going to show you guys an example of a digital storybook, much like the ones that you guys are getting ready to create. You'll notice that it's not anything super fancy and Hollywood worthy, but it really is a cool way for you to take your stories out of a flat dimension and to make them, a little more engaging and exciting. Of course, there are all kinds of features that you can use online, and if mom or dad have a smartphone that you're able to use, if you can just show them your example of a digital story, just a simple one that we've created here at school, I'm sure they may be a little bit more receptive to getting some of the cool apps that you guys can add to smartphones in order to truly make your digital stories really outstanding. This would be a great activity for you to participate in with younger siblings or older, and maybe some neighborhood friends or anyone else in order to beat boredom during the summer months. Remember, it is so important for you to be reading and creating because it truly does keep you really sharp and it prevents the dreaded summer lag. So I'm going to show you my quick little digital story so that you can get an idea of what it is that you guys are going to be creating today, and then we're going to have some fun. Okay, so I'm going to open up my Google Slide presentation, and this is my digital storybook example. And so I'm going to narrate it the way that you guys would be narrating yours as well. So here is my digital storybook. Hi, I'm Mrs. Johnson, and I am the librarian here at Goodman Elementary School. I love my students, I love my job, and I love reading. This is the entry, the sign that greets us when we first walk into the Goodman Elementary Library, because everybody who enters needs to know that here at Goodman, we are wild about reading. Summertime is an awesome time to read and relax. I love reading outdoors. I love reading indoors, reading in the car, reading just about anywhere because it's one of my favorite activities to indulge in order to keep my mind sharp and to help me relax. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. There's one really important thing that we need to always do when we are, after we complete our reading during the summer. I need to log in my summer reading minutes at the scholastic.com/summer account using the username that I was given as well as my password. And remember, boys and girls, everybody's password here at Goodman is simply the word Goodman. Make sure that you're logging your summer reading minutes. We want to make sure that everyone who visits the Scholastic site knows that Goodman Elementary students are readers, we are leaders, and we are a mighty sharp group of students. Remember also, boys and girls, that sometimes during the summer months, we get really bored. There's only so much going to the pool or going out to play that you can do before you have a period of time where you're just kind of hanging out doing nothing. Remember that when those times come about, reading is an awesome boredom buster. All right, boys and girls, so this has been my example of a digital storybook. I'm Mrs. Johnson, your proud campus librarian. Have a wonderful summer, and I'll see you in the fall. Bye-bye, boys and girls.